There was a feeling of, I suppose the only word I could use is complete and utter desperation. I could see the pain in her eyes. I could see the fear manifesting inside her mind. It was manifesting that much that even I started to question myself. Somebody who's worked 10 years in the art of trust and believing that all is as it should be and it will be fine. Even I succumbed to the energy of fear at that very moment when my wife was panicking that our daughter hadn't called. My wife was panicking what to do. It got so intense that the only alternative for my wife was to call the police. The police lady was very lovely. She calmed Susie down, which I couldn't. She explained to her that children very seldom were taken away, as you would see in the movies. Taken. And of course, after the fear, after the pain, after the suffering, everything was fine. The explanation from my daughter made complete sense. Everything was okay. It always was. Now, if you take that very one moment, where a beautiful mother, with her love for a child, her protection, everything that you would feel was the right thing to do, if you look at that segment of her worry, pain, suffering and fear, that it attached to me, and even got me thinking, don't you ever allow fear to take over your life. If there is one thing we can do as parents, is be the best parents we can be without fear. There are points in our life that we must trust that everything is fine. We must trust in our children. We must give them the confidence of that very trust. For if you look into the eyes of a child and show fear, then what you're giving that child is fear. And I will give you, for instance, I have had thousands of children in this room and the room across the road where I used to be. And they used to come, and their mothers and fathers used to bring them to me saying, "Can you help my child?" And do you know what I used to do? I used to sit the child down and put the mothers and fathers on the healing bed. For it was them that needed healing, not the child. Our projection is what feeds our children. It is so important that we trust our child. For instance, "Are you all right, sweetheart?" "Well, my mum and dad are always worrying about me." "That's right, because they love you." "Yes, but it really hurts." "It surely does." That in itself says everything. I hear it every day. But turn the tables today. Turn it round. Look at it from your child's point of view. Imagine you're the child and your mum and dad are looking at you, worrying, fearing. What do you think it has as an effect on you in that sense. If I look at my child and I'm worried about my child, whether it could be related to whether they've been taking drugs, whether they've had depression, all of it doesn't matter. Just say that all that fear is tied up in you. So you look at your child daily with that very fear of all that could happen, all the worst case scenarios. So your child is now looking at you, feeling that energy. How do you think your child will react? Think about this. If you turn the way you think and feel of the worry and pain and fear and turn it to positivity and love, then your child will think, actually, they're not worried about me. Maybe I'm okay. Maybe I can do this. But if you're projecting worry and fear, then the child will pick that up and go, yeah, there is something wrong. And before you know it, that projection brings their energy down to the fear energy. So today, if there's one thing I could share with you is this. Trust your child. Believe in your child. Give them faith. Pat them on the back. Tell them they're fine. They'll do this. Be there for them. But do not put your fear into them. Put your positivity into them. Put your light into them. Put your trust into them. Believe in your children. Trust and watch them shine so bright. Watch the pain. Watch the depression. Watch the fear disappear. It is up to us to change, not our children. Have a beautiful day, everybody, from my heart to yours. I truly hope this means something. Have a great day.